Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So February is the month of love because we got Valentine's Day on the 14th and we always see like controversy online regarding relationships, romance, so much things coming to light, people being exposed about what they've been doing in the dark and so forth. And there's just always like a lot of discussions online around this time, whether it's normal people, influencers, you name it. I've never really discussed relationships because I feel like it's a cliche topic. Everybody does it. We always see the podcast and we see the same old thing: men are trash, women are this, women cheat too. It's just cliche, do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to be speaking about like different relationships throughout February, romantic, family members, friendships, different relationships that we have in our lives and my perspective on it. Um, and yeah, that's that. I'm gonna try and do it. I don't really like speaking about it, but we're gonna see if you guys like the content. Someone did request in January that I speak about friendships, what it means to me, and so forth. And they gave me a scenario. So I'll be covering that as well. But let's start by speaking about parenthood. I'm just going to speak about this to begin with because it's something I can relate to, something easy to talk about, like a slice of cake. And I feel like it's like the purest form of love. Like when you become a parent, you have a child, your love for your child is unconditional. There's nothing that can compare to it. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's some people, not everybody has children, but when it comes to like the love that you have for your children or your parents, I feel like it's unconditional, in it. Like not everyone has children, not everybody has the best relationships with their parents, whatever the weather. But for the ones that do, this video is kind of speaking from that perspective. So when it comes to me, my life I'm a mother. My life revolves around parenting. Like you guys don't see that side of me. I don't put my child on social media. What we do, our life is very private, if you get what I mean. So you guys don't get to see it yet. I may show some stuff later down the line, but I can just say like parenthood, motherhood for me is just so beautiful, the most rewarding thing in life. But it's definitely life changing and it comes with challenges. Like it's not a walk in the park. Um, and as I said before, it doesn't come, you see, parenthood, it doesn't come with a manual book. So when you do become a parent, you will never ever know what to expect or the full experience until you become a mother or a father. There's a lot of people that will speak on situations like, oh, if I was a mum, if I was a dad, I would be doing this, I would be doing that. Or they speak on people's parenting skills and stuff when they're not parents themselves. And it's just like, you can't do that because you never know an experience until you go through it in depth, until you become a parent. So that's that. Every day is a learning experience. You're never going to know everything ever, but you're going to learn as time goes by. You're going to learn different things. But I feel like what is important to me, and I feel like needs to be really considered for somebody who becomes a new mother or father, is just like your life has changed. Your old life, forget about it. You are a whole new person. And it's time to just change everything to being positive or the best that you can make it. Forget about the past, what happened yesterday or years before. This is a new chapter in your life, and it's important to create a safe environment, a healthy, safe environment for yourself and your child. So, a physical environment, virtual environment, like where you are physically with your child and who you have around you, like who you give access to you, because everything affects us. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's externally, internally, whatever the weather. So I feel like that is first and foremost. There's a lot of people, it's like they become parents and they want to hold on to their old life and they think they can do all the things that they was doing before. It's totally fine to have fun, and you don't want to lose your youth. You want to still explore life when possible and live life, but you got priorities and responsibilities. Do you know what I mean? Your child is first and foremost. And there's a lot of people, they don't understand that. They still want to do foolishness or engage in things that it's just like, what are you doing? You're wasting time. I always say time is the essence. Like your time with your child is important. And you don't want to miss any milestones from when they are newborns and just all throughout the time that they grow throughout their lifespan. They go through different things and different stages and they achieve different achievements, you know what I mean? And you don't want to miss that because you won't get that time back. And just time and memories is just so important. I feel like balance is also important as well. So with me, I'm just mummy 24/7. I haven't really had a lot of time. I am just so used to being with my child 24/7. I am starting to have a bit of time away now, but I wouldn't say that it's been a big part of my like I'm just used to being with my child 24/7. And then from that I would say that balance is good because it's like when say like my little one is at my mum's, I don't even know what to do with myself. Do you know what I mean? It just feels so weird. So I feel like balance is good. And so forth. Even if my child is with their father, it's like any time away, whether it's an hour, well, I wouldn't say an hour. It's normal to have a few hours because they go to school, but any extended period of time, like past 5, 6 hours, the normal time frame, it feels weird to me. So that's that. There's just different things that you learn as a parent in it. I'd say that when they are born, put them in their own bed from the get-go. Like just keep them in their bed. Because these kids, when it comes to habits, whether it's breastfeeding, sleeping in the same bed as you, whatever the weather is, it takes time for them to get out of it. But that's something that I definitely say in it. Bedtimes are important. Um, Routine important because you don't want your child, you want to create like boundaries. So along with the safe environment, the good home, all that positive stuff, you want to separate you time from parenting time. So even if you give them an early bedtime, whether it's 7 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever the weather, you will know what works for you. At least you know that you have time to yourself, even if it's for an hour or two. Do you know what I mean? But routine, very, very important. Keeping your home safe, clean, and just keeping the stress in your life to a minimum because listen, we're human, and when people irritate us or people come around with their negativity, it will affect us, and then you don't want that to affect your child. You're lashing out on your child, or you're taking out your problems on your child. Like your child didn't ask to be here, if you get what I mean. We decided to bring our children into this world, and that's just that. So you don't want to ever, you just want to keep the stress to a minimal, the outside influence, block out the noise, because you don't ever want your behavior towards your child to be influenced by um other people or other situations that you got going on. In reality, life is stressful as it is. You got your bills. That's all that comes through the post in the letters. Bills, responsibilities, bills. You ain't getting nothing positive. Maybe once in a while you might get a check or a little love letter or whatever the weather. But when you get them letters, it's bills. Okay? And the more money you make and the more you advance in life, more responsibilities. More money, more problems. So that's just that. That's all the stress you need. You don't need anything else like any other outside influences that's draining you. And when I say outside influences, it's not limited. It's anybody. It could be your family, your friends, your partner, the father or the mother of your child. If they are stressing you out, tearing you down, or just they're not conducive for your physical and mental health, just cut it out. Seriously. It's better to be happy and to, if what I'm saying is, if you realize you're a better parent by yourself than being in a relationship, be by yourself, please. People like to keep up appearances too much, like, oh, trying to act happy when really they're not happy. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. What else? I'd say that physical help and financial help are both important. So They both go hand in hand. They're both as important as each other. Um, Money is an essential. We need money to take care of our children. Do you know what I mean? But physical health is also important. And because this world is very materialistic, I feel like people, they don't understand how important effort and physical help is. Like just being there, being present for their children is very important. Do you know what I mean? Let's say prime example, you're a parent, you've got a newborn baby, you're getting in a taxi. This is just one scenario. And then you've got the pushchair and then the baby seat. You have to detach the baby car seat first, put the baby in the car, and then fold down the push, like the other piece, the pushchair, and put it in the boot. You have to take away everything, yeah, before you get in the car with the baby and go where you're going. And then when you come out, you have to do the same thing. Now, if there's two parents there or two people there, say like physical help is present, then that experience wouldn't be so overwhelming, or the parent or the individual with the child wouldn't feel anxious during that situation if somebody else was there. Do you know what I mean? Because as a parent, if you're in that scenario, you're gonna feel nervous. Like you might start thinking things like, what if the driver drives off with the child, God forbid? Do you know what I mean? There's so much crazy things going on in this world as it is. And not everybody can be trusted, whether they work for a taxi company or not. So that's just a prime example. Or going to A&E with a child. It's easier if there's two parents there rather than one. So physical help is very important. Like the other parent can provide and give all this money and give you the money to go to A&E, but it's hard when you do things by yourself. So that's that. When it comes to like relationships, when people have kids together, sometimes they're together to begin with. Most times that's normal anyways, isn't it? You're in a relationship with your child's father or mother, and then people separate ways where it doesn't work out. I think that's a video for a different time, because there's so much things that change. Do you know what I mean? When people have kids, there's so much things that change along the way. It all depends. But when they're not together anymore, when people come out of relationships, sometimes they stop giving money or they stop giving effort. Everybody's different. But I'm just saying, when it comes to parenting, it's essentially about the child, and the child and the children, they come first. It's not about the relationship, what's going on between you and your significant other, what's going on between you and your ex. It's just irrelevant. Parenting is a life-changing event, and the main thing is that you're there. And that's what I'm saying, innit? It's like 50-50. Money is important, providing, and being there physically is important as well. And children, they always remember, innit, all throughout their life. They know. Kids are not dumb. They know. They know. Even when they get older, they're just gonna get smarter with time. They know who's there and who's not. And I understand that everyone's circumstance is different. Not everybody's able to provide. Not everybody's able to be there physically. But effort matters. People may not be able to be there physically because, one, they're not here anymore. Some people, sadly, they've passed away, or two, I just feel like the only way you can't be there physically is if you are physically unable to do so. Like you're unfit. Do you know what I mean? But everybody has a choice when it comes to effort. And a lot of times people, they focus on perfection and they feel like, oh, I'm not around 24/7. I don't live with my child anyway, so what's the point? But effort matters. So that's just that, innit? As long as you're doing your best, that's all that matters. Everybody's best and everyone's effort looks different, but I just believe like you need to be able to do your best in it. Don't just give A, B, and C, whether it's financial or physical help. Don't give like 20% effort and think to yourself, at least I gave 20% effort. at least I done this, at least I done that. No, it don't work like that. Like, your kids is for life, innit? And just when it comes to parenthood, when it comes to parenting, just be mature, be an adult. If things don't work out with the relationship, or things went sour, forget about it. It's about the kids, and people always forget that. They're too focused on their baby mother, baby father, who they're with, what they're doing. Just forget about it. Forget about it. It's not getting you anywhere. People's going to be with who they want and do what they want. Stop worrying about that. There's too much people that's too concerned with the mother of their child or the father of their child more than their child, and it just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's what I say, in it. It's all about the kids and providing a good, stable environment for your kids, and just growing with time and being the best that you can be. And that's that. I'm thinking I don't want this to be too much of a long video. If I have any other points to add, I will do that later down the line. I just think, lastly, we should just, when it comes to parenting, it's difficult, but we should make it easy for each other as possible. Be respectful and just deal with the situation accordingly. You don't want to be making it difficult for the other person that you have a child with to have a relationship with their kids and this. Just prioritize the kids. Don't worry about everything else. Forget about everything. Prioritize the kids. That's what I'm going to end with. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Bye.